Hey guys, what is up? It's NihonTiger. Welcome back to my test world, and I am here today because we have a little something that I've been working on. It's actually kind of something I just came up with a little bit ago, but for those of you who don't know, let me go back into F5 mode here, and you can actually see some stuff, and you could see some stuff in the background there. This is all stuff that went into a certain map I did, as well as things you'll see in the future. But more importantly, we have a little bit of a request from DocM, who has sent out the doc signal to the Minecraft subscribers and Minecraft subreddit folks. He's looking for some components for his Rube Goldberg machine so he can launch the flood in style, and I agree that's a great idea to do it, because nothing says style like building a Rube Goldberg machine to do something that you could really do on your own, you know, without much trouble. I like that. I do that kind of stuff all the time. But anyways, we've come up with 3 ideas, and I want to show them off real quick. The first idea here is called chicken drop. So these are all actually, this all looks like it's one huge component, and it can be one huge component because it's 3 smaller components combined into one. But you can kind of break these apart and use them individually as well. So just some ideas I had, and obviously these are free to be modified anyway anyone chooses to do it. But first idea is chicken drop, and chicken drop is pretty simple. The name says it all. So you have a torch stack going back here to a redstone clock. Very simple redstone clock I've got set up here. This is the top torch, this lights on. This is the clock mechanism, and this line comes out here to a dispenser inside this glass casing that will shoot out chicken eggs, and the chicken eggs will eventually hatch into a chicken. The chicken kind of floats down here and sets off this pressure plate to send off a redstone signal. So that's like a super stupid complex way to do that, but it's fun. It's kind of simple. I like it. So that also goes ahead, and so this is component B, which is called bullseye. And in this case, you have a redstone signal coming in. This is an inverted signal that comes into this clock. So this clock's off right now, and again you have the clock going around and in on a timer. And this comes over here to another dispenser. And what this dispenser does is it shoots out arrows at a fixed distance. You can always set this up. You can raise it, lower it, however you want to set this up. I think this one I like the best. You could actually have this go for quite a long distance if you wanted to. Probably. I don't know exactly how to set it up, but you could have this, be several blocks higher, so it shoots down with a natural arc. And eventually, what your target is just this wooden button right here. And this wooden button, all it does is send out a signal to this, whatever signal you want to send out, redstone-wise. But in this case, we have it hooked up to component C, which is called Go Kart Go. And what this works is basically, to get these two combined together, I used a piston with a redstone block. And what this does is it takes a redstone signal in, and that redstone signal in will then power these rails. Powers this cart. The cart goes along here, hits these activator rails right here. Oh wait, no, those are whatchamacallit, detector rails. That's right, activator rails the other way around. But it hits these detector rails, triggers these 2 pistons, which push these 2 blocks out. And since this is a Rube Goldberg machine, it's a one-way route. So basically, what this does, and this one hasn't reset, has it? Okay, so what this does is it does 2 things. One, you have your, this is your stopping mechanism. So this will obviously, just like it was, push up, and this will also go ahead and send out a signal to the next component, whatever that may be. If you saw anything there, please ignore it. There's something in the background I don't want people to see yet because I'm still working on it. But component, this is the first part of the component. So what it'll do is it's just a signal out. This component over here, this is cool. I like this. You could also, in theory, you could also have this as a stop mechanism, and you can have this kind of be your signal out if you want to, depending on how you want to have the signal go. You could have it as a clock. If you need it as a clock setup, you could do this, because this is another torch stack with a clock on it, and it goes right into this dispenser, and this dispenser just shoots fireworks up. So really, I don't need that. I was originally going to hook them both up at the same spot. So yeah, I could do that in theory. You could, in theory, just have one of these rails and then have these two hooked together and have it like kind of go like here and then over to hook up to that piston. But since we're making it as complex as possible, this just shoots off fireworks. I thought, you know, hey, you're doing something big, why not include some fireworks in the fun? So let me show you how this should work, and I will set this first off with redstone block, and there it goes. And there goes the chicken. And there goes the signal. Now it's shooting off the pistons. There goes the cart. And there you go. You get your awesome little fireworks, and the whole thing kind of goes out. And this is just going out as a redstone signal. So basically, you've done all of this. Hey, hold on. Shut up. Shut up. You shut up too. Okay. Oh, it's still going. Okay, shut up. I'll break that. Okay. But wow, look at that. See, but the whole idea of this is you're just basically taking what would normally be something like this to do that. You're using all of this to do that. Using all of that just to move a redstone signal from one point to another. So I thought it was kind of funny. I think probably of the three, I kind of like the bullseye one because you could have this. I think you could have this go quite a distance. Let me test that out real quick here. Hey, there we go. See, what you could do if you wanted to is you have quite a distance here. This is about. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 blocks. So you have about 20 blocks distance here from where these buttons picked up the arrow at. So you could, if you wanted to, even have just like a whole wall of buttons. Have any one of them kind of signal this redstone block if you wanted to. So let me try that. So this might be a little more accurate, but it depends on how you want to do it. So, yep, see, there you go. Look how nice that works. That's cool, isn't it? Get these buttons working like that. So you could, in fact, have it fire out quite a way. You do have to move this up a few blocks. I think it's moved up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks. This is 10 blocks above the blocks that are on the ground. So it's 9 blocks high. But oh, it's raining. So you could have some fun with the bullseye part of it if you wanted to. It all depends on how you want to execute it. You can have it be a short push like this or a really, really long arcing one like this. And the setup would be almost the same because you'd still just be seeking the redstone signal to go out. And you would just have the clock, you would just have this clock input be higher up there so that you could have it trigger instead of having it down here on the ground level. So, in theory, you could do... you could do it like incredibly long distances if you wanted to. You could have it be maybe like 10 blocks or even as far as 20 blocks. I don't know how far an arrow will shoot before it, from a dispenser before it loses its ability to penetrate a wooden button. But you could have some fun with it. So I kind of think of the three, I think that's the one I kind of like the best. But these are all not bad ideas. I do kind of have a little soft spot in my heart for the Go-Kart Go as well because I like the name and because I like the fireworks as well. I think that's really fun. It would be something cool to have at the end here. Would have this fireworks display, and you have your cart, and then this might even be the line out to trigger the explosion. So, just some ideas. Thought I would throw them out there. Obviously, I don't really care if I win anything in the contest because I think I've already won enough. Already won enough at Minecon, geez. But yeah, just thanks for watching, guys. I hope, even if I don't, if nothing happens with it, I hope you guys got some ideas for your own Rube Goldberg machines. And if you feel like using any of these, feel free to. It's, it's not my designs. I'm sure, as far as other people probably come up with stuff. Like I've seen various drops before that use chickens, and I've known about the bullseye. This stuff has been known about forever, and same with the carts. It's nothing too fancy and too ornate, but it's just fun stuff, and I like doing fun stuff every once in a while. So, yep. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys here next time.